Okay. I had to get the run back on that song from yesterday. Oh god, I'm hearing myself. Whoops. Okay. I was editing my About section on my Twitch page. Alright. Let's start with something else for now. That's not my voice. Or Genova. Alright, so I've been doing some thinking. I want to redo this one. Well, that's not at all what I was thinking, but let's try putting my E back on screen. Hello? Please! Okay. Clearly this is just not going to participate. Thank you. So good. Everything I do is perfectly fine, unhindered by issue or hardship. So I want to remove myself, as I was saying, from the iconography of the About section panels. I don't know why I've come to this decision, probably just because it's easier to do it this way. And it'll make it go by a bit quicker, I feel. Also, I needed more room for text, and this makes it easier to do that. Instead of trying to fit myself into a composition here. Also, all I had was the PNG of the About section, so I had to cut and paste these money bags here. And you can see the line art is still not fully recovered from that. Oh no, that makes the G flip too. That is a bit of an issue if you're trying to cheat and not draw more money bags. That's the Windows key. I'm gonna have to freaking turn that off. How to turn off the Windows key? Can I unmap that, please? Perhaps. No, this can't go here. It has to go above this layer at the very least. What if we put it above here? No, that's far too much. Here? Ooh, that looks gross. Alright, let's update this one and redo it so that I am no longer present in there. Okay, now we can refresh and see what that looks like. Can mute myself immediately. Okay, now... No, it's not fast enough. My internet is too fast. Okay. Actually, let's see something else, though. Let me see if I can't do this. Alright, they're at literally the same height, so that's good. I guess we can make this the standard height for it. And maybe for the, well, if we're doing that, let me take a look at some stuff. Maybe we can open up the old smaller link page for this. I'm still not sure entirely. Because these ones are bigger than normal link pages, or not even link page, about section panels. So maybe for the links I just shrink them on down. Especially if I'm going to remove myself from the imagery here, just because it's quicker and easier to do that. As I have already done with one of them. So what if this was just the standard, you know, thing by 100, maybe? Pixels 320 by 100, I think. And let's get the text. Whoa. That was a sneeze. No one will ever hear it. Not for free, anyway. And I think now that we have me out of the picture to give this context, we need to make him look a little bit more manic, perhaps, a little bit more insane, a little bit more terrible in every way. So we'll add this under his eyeball. There we go. What gender is the Twitter bird? Do we know this? Have studies been done? I'm gonna see what the result is. I expect only the finest discourse. Gender ambiguous, but generally regarded as male. Interesting. According to one guy on Twitter, so I don't know where he got this data. I just assume, you know, maybe he's the only guy that's ever taken the care to say anything about it. And so for that reason, I hold him as the authority figure on the matter. He wasn't even talking about the Twitter. He was talking about Tweety Bird, first of all. Now that I've clicked on it, so it's not even about the Twitter bird. Does nobody care about this other than me? Whatever. Back to art, I guess. I'll figure it out. Now I'm hooked. You can't get me off of that. 100, 40, and 80. So halfway between 40 and 80 is 60. So this should be 50. We'll add the Twitter blue. Do I have to use the real one? I might as well. Alright, now there's multiple shades of the Twitter blue, so I don't even know which one's right. We're just gonna use this one. Oh no, it's probably way bigger than 300 pixels. Just steal that for my own use. Fun fact, which stopped notifying me when you go live already. Already? That's so fast. I've been streaming, I can literally count them on my hands and feet. Well, it's been 19 times, so to be specific. But I can count them on my limbs, how many times I've streamed. I guess since you aren't a Paul brother, they figure I shouldn't watch you. You know, it's really funny that you mentioned Paul brother specifically, because I was thinking, I looked at my VOD yesterday, and it had like 15 views somehow. I don't even know where those came from. And I was figuring maybe there's some deep Twitch algorithm that detected that I was talking about all these buzzwords like AI and all the memes we were bringing up with like the president and stuff. So I was figuring I would start off today's stream. I didn't do it yet, but I figured, now that you reminded me, I could just start talking about some popular topics and just start, not even talking about them, just mentioning them. So I'm going to start saying stuff like Jake Paul boxing match, AI generated stream, cryptocurrency, NFT scam, Joe Rogan podcast, Joe Biden. I think I'm going to cover a few more as I think of them, but yeah, that's what I'm going to start doing. People just watch VODs like YouTube. But what if it was also my theory? And follow me on this one. Come with me on this journey into tinfoil land. Alright, get out of here, large Twitter panel. You are too large now. I need small Twitter panel. It's what you deserve anyway. Can you believe I was going to give this guy an average-sized panel? No, no, no. That was almost terrible. What a horrible decision. And I really need to make the Twitter bird look annoying. I know. Right now he just kind of looks ambiguously loud. I think with some sound lines or something, we can really make him look how I feel. Ew, that's not a good color for that. I even made a starting soon screen, just because I thought, or not I thought, I read that it helped with, you know, giving people a buffer for when the Twitch notifications go out, because sometimes they go out late, as opposed to not at all. But I guess if it's just not at all anymore, there was no point, other than having a cool starting soon screen, which is, you know, that's a positive in and of itself. I do like it. I think it is one of the better assets we've made so far. I think my two favorite assets as of right now are the offline banner and the starting soon screen, if I had to rank them. And if I didn't have to rank them, I would say I love them all equally. I like that I started a running joke that specifically involves your starting soon screen, and have now infallibly missed your starting soon screen for every stream. Well, I don't really blame you if Twitch has already stopped you from notifying you, or stopped notifying you when I go live immediately, because it's really only up for like 5 or 6 minutes. It's not up that long. Yeah, but I mean, even when they take... That's fair. Just refresh my notif settings, so I should get them again, by the way. Well, we'll see. I don't know if I trust Twitch to just work after a refresh. I don't know about it. Then we can, we can see if the white works. We can see if the white works. That's my new, my vocal exercise, my vocal warm-up. We shall see if the white works. Hello, Mask. Civics, I assume? I come in with links loaded and ready. Oh, that's right, you did have some stuff. I got it early today. Nice. No civics on Fridays, that's very good. Working on finishing the essay, yeah. Yeah, that looks more annoying. This Twitter bird here. Nice. Did I just draw that on? I did just draw that on the line art layer though, which is not my best decision. Let's redo that. Anyway, here's Ben Shapiro and the president arguing about anime. Okay, I'll get there in a sec. Oh no, it's a cough stream again. Shit! Why am I so bad at breathing in a normal fashion? Wouldn't be digital art without color on the line art layer, I know. But like just once, I would like to not have that happen. One time. Alright, let's see the link. You know, if it wants to work.
What the hell? I just saw your top 5 anime of all time rankings video. All of your lists were
Alright, Ben Shapiro, calm down. We gotta get the browser to work first. Okay. And I've got to pause the Animal Crossing, otherwise it's going to be very conflicting vibes here.
Absolutely, categorically, and objectively incorrect.
Jesus fucking Christ,
Then you're objectively a loser.
Guy.
Ben
10 followers looking ass.
What was so wrong with our lists?
Well, first for you, Donald. Gurren Lagann. It's a great show, but #1 all time? Absolutely not.
Oh, fuck you, you anti-spiral dick-sucking bitch. Do the impossible, see the invisible. Row, fight the power.
And Joe, you're a literal troll putting Boruto as #3. That show is statistically terrible.
Well, you're statistically a bitch. Sing Wet Ass Pussy again for us.
Oh shit, Benny boy, he got you there.
Obama, don't get me started with your Bleach placement.
You better not speak ill of Bleach or I'll drone strike you.
Shabibo, just tell us your top 5 already, you fucking anime elitist.
Well, since you asked, I'll gladly share my market and review research on the analytically correct top 5 anime of all time.
Boku no Pico incoming.
#5, Death Note.
Why do you say it like
a bunch
that?
of gay wads thinking about who's the smarter gay wad.
Death Note is a pretty good anime, but I feel like it drags its feet at the end. Kind of like it had a good concept and didn't know how or when to bring it to its conclusion.
Hypothetically, if you found a Death Note, would you use it? I would use it to kill every troll that calls my wife's vagina dry personally.
He would.
Ben, we would all obviously use it. You can just take out anyone who annoys you, and we'd all get away with it because we were presidents and are cool guys. You'd get caught though, Sleepy Joe.
Only thing I get caught doing is banging your mom.
Fuck you, Joe.
All right, let's go to #4. Mob Psycho 100. Literally, some of the best animation and story ideas I've seen in a long time.
Oh fuck, I totally forgot about Mob, and I'm not even sure why. I feel like people don't talk about it as much.
Obama, I'm the one who told you to watch it. Mob Psycho is #6 for me. It's fucking amazing, but just missed the top 5.
I haven't seen it. I thought the bowl haircut dude looked like a pussy.
I hate you so much, Joe Biden.
At least we agree on that, Benny boy.
Thank you, Trump. I love you. #3, JoJo's Bizarre Adventures.
Doesn't it seem like he's just choosing all the shows that people were commenting we didn't mention?
Yeah, it's getting a little sus, but everyone has their own tastes.
I love the taste of chocolate chip ice cream.
Nobody asked. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure has aged like fine wine. The latest season is stylistically a masterpiece.
JoJo's was never good. The pacing has always been terrible.
I like the dog. Yeah, he was funny. I liked how he could talk.
You are being owned by facts and logic. #2, Hunter x
Iggy
Hunter.
is the worst.
Hunter is #7 for me. I just want more. I'm happy it's starting up again.
Hunter is
The Gon
top
and
5
Kahlua
material,
trope
I'll be
defined a
honest about that
generation.
one.
I enjoyed the subversion with Gon's character development. I think I'm in the same boat as Trump, though. The break has let other shows sneak up the list.
Did you guys know that Karapika was a dude? Pissed me off when I found out.
Ha ha, Sleepy Joe likes femboys.
I think we have all come up with a hypothetical scenario in which we are tempted by a sexy little femboy. Raps are proven to not
What is
be
going
gay.
on at the bottom? This is just TikTok.
Keep
This
telling
is
yourself that, buddy.
this is just how
All
it
right,
works.
Time for #1. It's obviously One Piece.
There is no fucking way I'm
People
watching
don't have
1,000
attention
plus
spans, so they
episodes.
just
I have a
put mobile
country to
games at
run.
the bottom.
Grandpa Joe doesn't have enough time left alive to get through One Piece.
Yeah, Ben, I think we've all been procrastinating on it because the show's length is pretty intimidating.
My dick is pretty intimidating.
We all know how small your hands are, Donald. Just bow out.
There are a bunch of efficient ways to catch up without having to sit through some filler. One Piece is a great cut if you want to watch, or you can speed read the manga.
He has the powers to be really stretchy, right? Like, how does that make him strong? Mr. Fantastic looking ass?
I got to where Ace died and then took a break and never got back to
Fuck
it.
Donald, spoiler alert.
Like Sleepy Joe will even remember Ace once he gets to watching the show.
The only ace I need is after I get a Riven Pentakill and take your LP Donnie.
Ben, I like your list. It's just kind of weird that none of our top fives were in yours. Kind of like you're pandering to the other fandoms here.
I am literally just stating the factual and statistically correct and voted on top 5 animes of all time. I would never pander.
Bitch.
That's a good one. The One Piece spoiler was really good. That got me. Just drop it unironically in there. Oh, he's got more. Joe Risington. What an account name, by the way.
Joe, you finish up.
Alright, this one's not as long. We can watch that through. It's a spoiler that most will forget by the time they even get to it in the series. I know, it's very expertly done, that one.
Getting the logs for our wall.
Yeah, I'm bringing them over now. Is that...
Guys, I just got some emeralds for our villagers.
Who the hell joined?
This is a private VC who was in here.
Hello, everyone.
Is that the fucking Queen of England?
How the hell are you in here?
Dog rose from the dead to play Minecraft.
Shut the hell up, everyone. I'm here to play some Minecraft.
Okay then.
Sure, I'm down, whatever.
Yeah, you better let me in, dumbass.
Holy shit, Elizabeth, I just saw a skeleton in a cave. You sure that's not you?
Surprised you haven't blown up the world yet, Barack. I'm going to build a massive castle. And if any of you get even within 5 meters of my territory, you're dead.
What the fuck is a meter, you old bitch?
We don't use those here.
Probably won't last long because I have a secret stash of TNT I've been waiting to use.
Secret? Ben, I found it like 2 hours ago. It's all mine now.
What the hell, Obama?
Guys, I kicked her from the call real quick. You want to grief her?
Why does this look strange? Is this the line? Yeah, I probably gotta fix that. Okay, that's all. No. I do enjoy those memes. That top 5 anime list video, though. It's just so many bad ones. So many bad opinions. Like, even if you love One Piece, everyone knows that the anime is too riddled with filler to be considered a good anime. Changing topic, I noticed you removed Goblin from the banner. I did remove him from the About section, or yeah, from the support panel. I just figured it would be easier to just sort of keep it consistent across all of them and just not have him in them. So I have removed myself. I have Joseph Stalin myself out of all the imagery. I've heard this song many a time. I feel like this song is in the background of every dude on YouTube who complains about a Nintendo Direct not coming out when they wanted it to. And you see, this is why Nintendo has such a problem. Also, I applaud you. You made the Twitter bird look very punchable. It wasn't hard, I don't think. And for these reasons, and because of Metroid Prime Federation Force, I'm out. I will never support Nintendo ever again. Then next week they have a video about the new Mario spin-off that came out. Guys, this game is a 9 out of 10 masterpiece. I just want to let them. I just want them to let me buy the Metroid games. Just let me give you. Let them do just any Game Boy, not Game Boy, GameCube game. That Metroid Prime is absurd because it's like one of the few GameCube games they've even brought back outside of like a Zelda game. You know how long it took us to get Mario Sunshine? They put it on a collection that was only out for a limited time with the Mario Galaxy and Mario 64. Metroid Prime remake came out already. It did. It's very good. They did a lot more than I thought they did. I thought they were just gonna upres the upres the resolution, obviously, and then just release it on the Switch. They redid a whole bunch of graphics. I had no idea. The visuals look great in that game. I watched a comparison video of the old boss fights compared to the new ones, and it's night and day. Some of the stuff they did. I want Samus Returns on Switch, the 3DS one. I think that could be cool. Yeah, that one was pretty good. Any Metroid 2 remake has been better than the original run, so they can just keep re-releasing that, as far as I'm concerned. It's the only game I've ever 100%ed several times in all difficulties. That's pretty good. I haven't even beaten it once. I still got to do it. Okay, I think for a Twitter link this is good enough. I haven't saved it once even. That's just par for the course. Twitter panel dot clip save. Okay. What games have I 100%ed? You able to run through it in one sitting? That's a good question. Are you a speed runner? Can you get through? Can you breeze through that game? That's always the best feeling. That's true. You know, I was talking about what games I've 100%ed. When you love a game so much, you could just play the whole thing in an evening. Yeah, you just know it all. Yeah, yo, he's goated. During road trips, paw. And then here's my other secret Twitter. It's not a secret, but it is my main Twitter that I don't post on ever, so that'll be that one. You think of one? What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was talking about stuff. I forgot. I'm getting sidetracked. There's 4,000 things. Mine is RE4. RE4 is a really good one for that. I almost said easy, but most certainly not. But yeah, that's a good pick for that. Just beating it in one sitting. The speedruns for that game are really cool too. I've beaten it probably 7 times. I can easily run through that thing in a sitting. Mine is definitely Dark Souls 3. 100%ed it, and I can just go through that game as many times as I need. Just go through it all. Especially since it's so freeform and how branching it is. You could just tackle some of the boss fights way earlier than you should. I love playing through Dark Souls 3 every area. So fun. 3 is the only one I haven't played yet. I recommend it. It's my favorite one. Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, and then I said something like... I don't remember. Did I say Dark Souls 1? I don't remember. Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, and then I... Okay, I muted myself. I hate hearing my own voice. Get that away from me. Dark Souls 1 was my number 3. I think I might alter that in the future. I'm not sure. Because I was thinking about it more after we talked about it. And Dark Souls 1, the first half of Dark Souls 1 is really good, like 10 out of 10 material. I love the pacing of the first half. But the second half is just like, I kept thinking, I was like, what do you even do in the second half of Dark Souls? You go to the library, the Grand Duke's Archives, which sucks. You go to the catacombs, which suck. You go to the lava place, featuring the Bed of Chaos, and the lava that bleeds your eyeballs, which sucks. And I was just like, I hate this. I might just have to swap it out for a different one. I do like Andor Londo, though. That's like the bridge between the halfway point and New Londo Ruins. I actually like that one. I think the dark wraiths are cool. The ghosts are a little annoying, but you know, you just eat an item and then they can't hurt you. Well, you can kill them before they hurt you. Meanwhile, Bloodborne has incredible endgame. I know. The DLC just made that game so damn solid. It really did. Especially, we just listened to the soundtrack earlier in a different stream. My favorite weapon is the one that lets you drift with a hook and a sword. Yeah, now I'm thinking, do I like Elden Ring more than the first half of Dark Souls 1? I don't know. I don't know, honestly. Well, I found some spicy dark wraiths art. I did not mean to look that up. No, you're not allowed to see it. Go find it yourself. One thing about the Bloodborne DLC, the freaking shark people don't like them. I'll say it. Those shark guys hurt too much. I barely consider Elder Ring a Souls game, though. It's just like it inherited the control scheme. That's kind of accurate. No, but the bottom of the well is such a fun moment. Yeah, it really did get me. They got me on that one. I can't. You know, Miyazaki won that little excursion. I saw the big shiny item. I went for it, just like he knew I would. Of course he knew. He always knows. What is this layer? There's nothing. Now, what do we do for YouTube to integrate it into the sort of fantasy aesthetic? This one guy, who I've been using as a bit of a reference for how to keep these consistent, he has like he has it sort of like the Illuminati eyeball peeking in through the YouTube triangle, and I don't want to copy that, but that is really good. So I gotta think of some alternative to that. Elden Ring is a greater than the sum of its parts game, which I also categorize Bloodborne in. That's a fair point. Oh, that is good. I know, and I'm jealous that I didn't think about it, because if I do it, I'm just copying him now. So I don't know what I'm gonna do instead. We didn't brainstorm for this enough. So many good ideas out there that we can and should steal for our own game. You know, somebody once said that a joke, the same joke told by a different comedian, may as well be a different joke. Maybe I am an AI bro, and you better not be an AI bro. You hear what happened to Shadiversity again? Every time that dude talks about AI, he just gets a new one ripped clean open on Twitter. It is so funny. Especially for someone who claims to be an artist. He is white knighting so hard for AI, and it's like, brother, you don't have to do this. Nobody likes you when you're like this. Please. Stop. Your brother is... draw with Jazza. Why do you have to freaking... Oh, this is gonna be so weird at the Thanksgiving dinner table, dude. The guy has some pretty self-serving mentalities. He really does. He refuses to see anything else. Anyone who has an alternative, every time he responds to someone, it's ridiculous because it's like, he's like, you're just tricked by misinformation. You need to reevaluate the facts that you've been told. And it's like, when you try to reciprocate that idea to him, he's like, no, but my ideas are right, though. With just no contest. No self-awareness for self-reflection or introspection upon what he has been told. Or whether or not his sources are correct. Apparently, he knows better sources than the ones we do. I'm not sure where he found them, but they must have been pretty persuasive. As persuasive as those statistics JonTron found about race and crime, apparently. The hugest even. His are the best sources. They're so big, so good. Now I'm just thinking about stealing the idea. You really brought in the idea into my mind of stealing, and now I just don't know. Should I do it? Could I even do it? Very easily could, but I'm gonna look around for a bit. Let's look up some... I don't even know what... I looked up Fantasy Triangle. Am I gonna find anything? I don't know. I'm getting a lot of Triforce imagery. I got Triangle Strategy, the video game. That's going to get a lot of results. It's not the worst. I could have got many worse options. There's this one. Okay, hold on. So there's like this one though. All right, what do you think about this? This one is the. What do you think about a grid of PNG transparency squares now? What do you think about this this non-Euclidean triangle, where it's like that infinity shape, and then we can do something with that? I think this could be interesting. Genius. Did you say genius before I even brought... Okay, you're talking about the PNG thing. I forget there's a delay, and I'm talking 4 different ideas at once. Think about something with your theme here. I know. I don't know what it's going to be. A triangle in the theme of a goblin who's in jail and has to convey the YouTube logo in at least one way. Magic triangle is something about math. Let me look up magic triangle. That is something math related, it appears. What on earth is this? How about even something just Middle Ages? Middle Ages triangle. Let's see what happens. I'm getting a hierarchy of kings, nobles, knights, and peasants. That's useful for a 3rd grade history class. Like an arrowhead and a target that has the YouTube logo carved as the arrowhead. I thought about the YouTube logo as an arrowhead at some point, but I didn't know how to make it work, so I guess we can explore that. A gold triangle. It seems too easy, doesn't it? Like not just the color, but a solid gold triangle. Alright, hold on. We have a page for this. What am I doing? Hello, Brian. Like gold coins as the shape interest. No, don't start doing this already, bro. We're not even an hour into the stream. Make it look like the writing on the inside of his cell, like he drew the logo on brick walls. That's interesting. We'll put that in there. So we got you two. And then we could do that sort of implied thing. Actually, it should be moved over here. So that it has a clear brick. Like that. Oh, that's good. That's a good one right there. You know what? It is good. Put it in the brick there. That's good. Even make it look like the writing says with like blood or toilet wine. Alright, very good. Do a little drippy. And the other one was an arrowhead. And it's like, how do I get... Because this, I don't think the triangle is enough if it's the arrowhead to convey the YouTube logo. But I don't know how else to do it. So I think this one is a good idea though, so far. But if I could make this one work, I would be open to it. What do we even got after this? We got a links thing, which I think will just be optional. You can just keep that for later, because I already have links here. I don't think I'm going to use two anymore. We have the About Me section, which I can do. Still not sure how I'm going to do that one. Am I going to do my real About Me, or am I going to do my Goblin About Me? Probably my Goblin About Me. An apple with the start button on the head of a goblin. You guys got good ideas. Why is, you know, I'm the freaking artist here. Why is my brain just so much worse? Draw my ideas instead of your ideas. That's basically how this entire process has been going. Because I'm using my brain for this instead of the essay for... Yeah, but I'm using my brain to stream and do it. I'm doing the thing. But just barely, apparently. See, like, that's also not bad. I like that when you put his little ears out here. I don't know if we could convey the, oh, what if the, then the arrow could be coming in, and that could be the white there, and then it's just put it on there. Yeah, see, there's something there. When we get to my comic, it's going to be just ridiculous. I'm going to be drawing entire pages, and then people are going to bring up something in chat. And then I'm going to be like, oh, that's actually like so much cooler than what I was going to do. And then I'm going to be in an impasse. I think I will have to restrain myself, though. I think if it's the comic, I'm going to have to be pretty wholeheartedly reserved on taking outside influence on it. You gotta have something that's your own vision there. Where are you posting your comic? Just a freaking ton of stuff, or wherever I can. There's an app called Web2, and there's an app called Tapas. There's some other ones. I actually have a ton of things I should be doing, but I like helping you put your channel together much more. I do appreciate it. You got a lot of good stuff so far. All of you guys. Yeah, make your comic yours. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try at least to maintain my own vision on that for as much as I can. The thing about the comic is I have put like years of mental preparation into it anyway. So I don't think I'm gonna be swayed easily regardless. Like, I'm pretty set in how I want things to pan out. Thematically. Be very hard to convince me, unless something super cool comes up in the chat. I don't know. Super look forward to reading that thing. I hope I can start making it faster once I start making it the focus of the stream. It's been sort of on the back burner ever since I got this this Twitch project going, as you would imagine. But I've been doing some doodles on the Instagram page. So far, I think I like this idea for the YouTube. Let's try this one out. Okay, let's do this, and then we'll pick just a nice jail cell, not a jail cell, a nice brick color here. This will be interesting. I've gotten very accustomed to drawing bricks on this channel, so it shouldn't be too bad. I think after this cold, my abs should be showing by now. Well, this one has to be the YouTube one, so let's not color that in just yet. Oh yeah, I always forget this part. You gotta round the edges so they don't look just pristine. Get these bricks out of here. They're worn, dang it. Better. You're gonna buy something to snack on, you do you, man. Make sure you let us know what it is. That is tradition when you tell people you're getting food during a stream. We just have to know what it is. Legally required to know. Should be dark, like a crimson. Maybe even darker. When does it stop reading as red? I think this is still good. Nah, that doesn't. Let's go back to normal. This is an Animal Crossing song? This is awesome. Yeah, it only plays for the last 15 minutes of the store being open for the day. The fact that you know that specifically. That is an Animal Crossing devotee. First time we heard it, me and Jared both just froze. It's a good song. What is this? What is this delectable sound? Exactly. Oh god, I'm doing the Kentaro Miura. If I had an editor and he walked in on me adjusting pixels, I would get yelled at. That was at the end of it. Wow, and it closes out the the playlist too. Interesting. That's the Ghibli Jazz playlist. Get out of my recommendations. I'm not gonna click on you again. That has 40 million views. Oh my god. Plays at the end of the active day. How fitting that they put it there. What do I want to freaking listen to now? I didn't plan this far ahead. I planned out the Genova theme and I planned out the Animal Crossing playlist. Now I don't know what to do. What things do I even like? What do I like? What franchises? Have I run out of things? Do I only like about 10 to 15 things at any given moment? Am I exposing that about myself? Let's see. Let's go to my Octopath Traveler has an amazing OST. I'm back. Welcome back. Let's go with Octopath then. This is the Calm Mix 2. Oh, here's Calm Mix 1. Why didn't they recommend that one to me? I'm doing that one. It's the same song. Why did they start both of their Calm Mixes with the same song? Got some Choco Rolls? I don't know what that is. Am I too American for this? Looking it up. Choco Rolls, probably. Rolls? I don't freaking know, dude. I'm just an American guy, dude. These look pretty good, though. Pineapple cream-filled cakes. It's like if you had Swiss rolls here and you put some pineapple in there. That's interesting. I've never had the actual dessert that the Little Debbie's Swiss rolls are based off of. Just like an actual Swiss roll, just a big one. I do want to have one of those someday. It's just sponge cake with whipped cream in the middle of it, but it's just like I want it. It's pretty good, I would imagine. Sounds pretty good. I'm getting sidetracked again. Now I'm looking at food, and I haven't eaten today. Oh, I gotta go back. Oh, that's not there. That's here. Well, then we can just do this, and then go here, and then here, and then here. I can go here, and then here, here, here. And then we can do this. Oh, there's more. Why does my pen keep doing that? I can't believe Donkey single-handedly killed this game. If the internet is to be believed. Octopath, that's what everyone was saying. They were making fun of his review because he didn't like it. And then they started getting too real and started saying he was killing the game's sales because of the review that he put out. And it was misinformative. I don't know, it was a pretty unoriginal property from the start. I'm not, I'm not a hardcore Octopath Defender, so I can't tell you their mindset. Hey, what is it, Mask? What do you got? Just a warning. If at some point it seems I'm saying a swear or a slur, it wasn't me. Alright. What a warning. Okay. Try to prevent that is my only suggestion. That's all I got. As best you can, I suppose. I'm fighting the fiends called my friends to prevent it, fair enough. You could just time you out for the next 10 minutes, that would probably solve it. I could. Just give me your go-ahead, Mask. If you think that would help the issue at the moment. Go ahead, alright. If you say so. Okay. I'll time him out for a bit. Alright, I got him. There, take that, Mask's friends. I've destroyed you. You are powerless now. In my domain, you never held any power. And I'm in freaking jail. Just imagine what would happen if I was out of here. Anarchy. Total anarchy. Complete and utter degeneration. I'm not even comfortable saying all the stuff that would happen if I was out of here. Start looking like Masked Friends chat room, if you know what I'm saying. A steady income. Don't threaten me with a good time. Bump that saturation on that when you're done with it. Let's just freaking do it right now, I think. Where'd I put this? It's here. Does this... No. What about here? No, what have I done? Maybe if I just merge this with this. Nope. Okay. What if I put it here? I've lost it. Alright, I gotta bring it back. I have such a weird layer structure now, I know not how to fix this. It's because it's clipped to this. Okay, I see. I see it. I still am in a weird spot. Alright, let's see if we can time Mask back in here. If I can even find... Oh man, it purged him from the chat. I don't know if I can... Oh, he's right here on the mobile thing. I can get him. Alright, I got him. Mask, you're free. Are you still in the danger zone? I repeat, are you still in the danger zone? Maybe if we clip this to the layer below. Ah, okay. Hi, welcome back. I got bored, continue watching Squidcraft 2. Okay, okay. I actually kind of like it with it spilling over like that. We'll just have to clean up the edges a bit. How do you feel about TRPG? I have not played many. You into those? I've played a little bit. So yeah, like, you know, outside of your... We're talking about the tactical ones. Like your Final Fantasy Tactics ones, or your Fire Emblems. Yeah, those ones. Yeah, I guess that would be it then. The ones I just said. I played a few Final Fantasy games, or not Final Fantasy games. A few Fire Emblem games. I played Final Fantasy Tactics. I wanted to play Tactics Ogre, especially since that not remake, but that remaster came out. Haven't done that yet, but I do plan on that at some point. When I have money. If I have money. Fire Emblem was probably the most consistent in quality, which is a shame, considering their recent entries. I've heard the gameplay is great from their new games, but the story makes it borderline unplayable sometimes, if you're looking for one. Ever tried Disgaea? I have not. I do know it's a very big number game. Huge number. Download the PSP Final Fantasy Tactics on an emulator. Haven't gotten around to playing it. It's a really tough game, I'll tell you that much. That game will beat you up just for looking at it. You might have to restart a couple times, honestly, because the game can just railroad you into a situation where your characters will die unless you play properly. Max saturation. Ow! Okay. Not that much. Is there a no dead mode for the Final Fantasy Tactics game? I don't think so. I think it might just always be permadeath. I can check that right now. Yeah, no, that's just a permadeath game. Yeah, there's no way around it. There you go. This ain't your Final Fan. No, I keep saying Final Fan. This ain't your Fire Emblems with your modernized versions where you can just play the game and have fun. No, this is back when developers hated you. You're gonna play our game. You're gonna play it right, damn it. Or suffer the consequences. And they also didn't think us filthy gaijins could play video games. Because every time they released a JRPG or a TRPG over here, they made the hard mode, or they made the easy mode. They called it normal over here, and then they called it their normal mode our hard mode. So basically we just got easier games for a while. Because, you know, we're stupid. That was the way, yeah. They just didn't believe we could do it. Quite, yeah, they thought we were stupid quite actually. It wasn't, this isn't a meme. This is reality as it was. So if I put it in easy, you will be playing baby game. Probably not. I don't even know if it has an easy mode. It's actually mega easy. Yeah, that would be how it is for any game. If you just pick a game that is a JRPG from the early to mid 2000s, chances are if you pick easy, it's just a special difficulty created just for Americans. Or the West in general. That just makes it super easy. Specially designed. Yeah, exactly, man. In fact, it's a mega easy mode made specifically for it. They don't even have it. It's very funny. How much they didn't think about or didn't respect the intellect of the West at all. It almost makes you not feel bad about. There was that interview that came out with one of the devs working on Final Fantasy 16. I was watching the Max video about the gameplay breakdown, and he started looking at interviews with the guys, and one of them started talking about how in the 90s a JRPG was like a discriminatory term, and I don't recall it ever being that, but I also wasn't alive in the 90s, so I can't really speak to that. So I'm sure the guy who worked in the industry has more knowledge on that than I do. But I always envisioned it as more of just like a classification of genre. And it almost makes you not feel bad for him feeling discriminated over because of the term JRPG. Because it's like, well, on the one hand, I want to feel bad for you guys because having a discriminatory term for your game is that sucks. But also, you did just completely discriminate the West and call them stupid for like a decade. For over a decade. So who do I really feel that much sympathy at the end of the day? I think that was more of an Eastern outlook on it, yeah. It seems like that's where it was coming from. I'd say we're both playing ball on that one. Yeah, I never remember JRPG being used in a negative connotation. I didn't either, which is why that confused me for a minute, but yeah. I guess the fact that over there, they started using it as that, as sort of a derogatory statement. That makes more sense. It's kind of like how we started talking smack about Call of Duty a lot. If you're just that kind of first-person shooter. Back in, like, that was like the mid-2000s too. Things just started becoming the same game, and we could just call it that. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask, do you know if Dragon Quest XI is fun? I have not played it, but I have heard nothing but great things about it. There is one thing you should probably know, though. I have to look up which version. Whoops, I paused. Which version has the actual like orchestral music? Because one of them has MIDI files for the music, and one of them has like orchestral scoring. And I gotta remember, because the composer was like a weirdo. I think, if I'm remembering correctly, also racist. So he didn't let his compositions be used in certain versions of the game, and I have to look it up. Dragon Quest 11 version without MIDI music. The newest edition has an orchestral OST, the others were the classic audio. Okay, so yeah, just keep that in mind. So like DQ, yeah, the definitive S version has the orchestral stuff in it. Okay. This is the one in Steam. It's probably the definitive one, right? S Echoes of it. Okay, so you should be fine getting that one then. Trying to make this triangle. It's weird to try and make a triangle look worn. Whoops. It's actually a franchise me and the lady are currently playing through from the beginning, just before not long ago. Is that the one with the Goku hair protagonist? No, that's not Goku hair. That is this one. Okay, I remember this guy. I don't even know how to describe that haircut. It really put into perspective exactly why it has survived alongside Final Fantasy and Tales, etc. I like how the heroine for this game is just wearing a leotard. That's just all they gave her. Goku hair is Chrono Trigger? No, 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 no. There's another DQ hero that looks like Goku. Dragon Quest III. DQ3 hero. That's Goku. You look at me, you tell me that's not a glucose right now. Even this artwork, they even got him drawn by Akira Toriyama, and it looks even more like a glucose. I always thought of it more like a Vegeta Teen Gohan hair. Yeah, that could work. That could be it. And then you got DQ6 over here. And look at that. There's some Trunks Super Sand. I mean, all of the designs are Toriyama, that is true, but some of them look a little more Toriyama than others. What on earth is this? What am I looking at? Who is this man? Super Sand Legend. Played a bit of 8 on 3DS. I gotta see what that hero looks like. Oh, this man. Yeah, he's the one that I see people play all the time in Smash Bros. There. Because he got a skin in that game. He's got a cool looking jacket and bandana, I'll give him that. Alright, back to this. Nah, it's too much. Then maybe one of these is fine. The interesting thing I've noticed is just how honest the games are. They really are nothing but a fantasy fairy tale. I keep saying Final Fantasy. I gotta stop. Get that out of my brain. But a fantasy fairy tale. And it creates this air of comfort through every game. They avoid so many anime writing tropes because of it as well. I do appreciate when they avoid the anime tropes. It's so easy for JRPGs to fall into that. Also, having seen Romancing Saga as a result of Swan's playthrough nowadays, that game subverts tropes in every way. It subverts tropes to its own detriment, I would argue, because you can never even tell where that game is going. Which in some ways makes it even better. I can see how that franchise survived for a while. And I haven't played through many of the Tales games, so I'm not too familiar with their writing. Is it subverting tropes or just batshit manic writing? Isn't that the same thing at the end of the day? You tell me the last time you saw a mother leap off of a cliff to her death into an ocean. Over a piece of, I don't even remember what it was, a jewelry? I don't remember. Some relic. And then just everyone is fine with it 2 seconds later? Does not happen in video game, or any writing. Kojima could never. That game replicates a D&D campaign so well, it really does. Kind of ridiculous. Just random events that you stumble upon at any given moment. It's too much. I think they had a good thing going here around. Let's do Tales usually has the strongest stories of the major JRPG franchises. Xenoblade has started competing more recently. The Saga games are, let's not go there. is also usually full of all the tropes, so Tales always comes across very anime. I mean, I think I remember, yeah, I remember seeing their intros. And I think that conveyed the idea pretty well, that this is an anime video game. They just had anime OPs. Very much so. Still do. Arise has 2. I started playing Arise. I don't remember seeing a second one. I also need to go back and keep playing that game. Which I will say until I die, I think. Arise was a great time to play. I was enjoying when I was playing. I don't know why I stopped. Probably just time. Mechanically a very fun game. I do like the battle. Like the battle systems. I did remember them being cool. Let me know what you think of that one when you do finish it. I have opinions. Well, now I gotta freaking get my butt into gear, don't I? Gotta play a JRPG. Arise is the newest one, no? The one with the pink haired girl, the one with the lady, yeah, and the dude with the face. And the sword. Although apparently, according to from what I've experienced, we are being awards. The face is a new feature for him. I was still at the part of the game when you don't even see his face, if I remember correctly. Or did I move past that? I might have just gotten past where you see you unlock face technology. Do we need a gouache blender or something? I need to figure this out. to up the saturation again? I don't know. What if we just do one? No, that looks weird. Yeah. Maybe we should apply more blender, see what happens. Ow. Okay, maybe the contrast is the issue. No. And I'm back, welcome back. I'm still noodling around here, pretending that I'm making progress. Hum, 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 hum. Listen to that hum. I was actually thinking about what are considered the big JRPG franchises. You got yourself your Fire Emblem, your Final Fantasy, your Tales of... What they would be now. Ow, my ear. Okay. Harvestella? No, not that one. I don't think they've changed that much, honestly. I still think we got the big ones that have always been pretty big. I can't think of a modern big one that has sort of just come up out of nowhere and entered the fold. Kingdom Hearts is more recent, I guess, PS2 era, a little bit after the PS1 era, which is where most of those big boys came from. For some reason, despite my judgment, Kingdom Hearts continues to be successful. So... I feel like it's Final Fantasy, Tales, Dragon Quest, SMT. SMT is a good one. I did not consider pulling up the old Atlas games. There has to be another. Another big boy JRPG that exists in the modern era. Let me just peruse. It's gotta be one I'm forgetting on that scale. Wikipedia considers Monster Hunter a JRPG, but I'm gonna not. I refuse. Dark Souls is not a JRPG. Don't make me laugh. You idiots. Alright. Are we considering Pokemon? That one I'm a little more open to, but I'm not entirely sure if I count it. I mean, it's got all the hallmarks of it. It might just be Pokemon. Atelier is pretty big these days, but I wouldn't say it's like mainstream. It's bigger than it's ever been, but I don't know if it's still up there with like your Personas. Pokemon could be one. Yeah, I never really think about it as a JRPG, but I guess it is one. I almost don't think of it as a JRPG, though. Yeah, same here. And I guess Xenoblade is a big one these days. Even though I think they haven't topped the first one, in my opinion. Xeno has definitely gotten big. I remember when I bought it at GameStop for like $20 for the Wii because nobody even cared about that game. I saw it in Game Informer, saw that it had a 9 out of 10, and I was like 12 or whatever. And that was enough for me to buy a game back then. Oh. 9 out of 10 in Game Informer. They must know what they're talking about. And then I got it. Best decision that I made. Even if it wasn't for the right reasons. I got into Devil May Cry 4 in a very similarly unceremonious way. I remember it was just sitting in it. I had just gotten my Xbox 360 recently, because I was very late to the other console party that wasn't Nintendo. I got the Xbox 360 like after the Slim came out, without having owned any of the earlier versions. Prior to that, it was like Wii and GameCube and DS's and Game Boys and that whole thing. Nintendo kid through and through. But yeah, I got Devil May Cry 4 just because it was in the used bin at a GameStop. I don't even know why I started with the 4th entry of a franchise. Looking back on it, that's just an insane thing to do. You see a 4 on the cover of a game, you don't just go, I'm going to buy that one. But I did. It's great. But yeah, Xenoblade, I still think the first one is the better one out of all of the releases. I have not played Chronicles X, though, because they won't release it on anything that isn't the Wii U. I started playing DMC5 because of Virgil status. Now I'm feeling a little motivated. Xenoblade 2 would be a good game if Rex wasn't in it. That's my thoughts on the matter. I don't care how Giga Chad they make Rex in the DLCs or the sequel game. I don't care. I played the game where he was an annoying idiot for like 80 hours. You can't retcon that. You give him a beard and make him tall and buff. I don't care. I've had my first impressions have been sullied. Especially since I played using the dub. I admit I have a complicated relationship with the idea of seeing a franchise entry at like 4 or 5 and decided to just pick it up and try. I have no idea why I did it. I've never done that again. So I don't know why that was the exception to the rule, but I'm glad it was, because otherwise I might have gotten into Devil May Cry like way later, or not at all. And Devil May Cry 5 is one of my favorite games of all time, so I'm glad I stumbled into the franchise head first on accident at some point. Like, I know it's actually a good thing, at least trying new games and possibly finding a new favorite series, but at the same time, what are these people thinking? Well, now we're in the information age, and you can just look up, do I have to play the prior entries to enjoy this one? But back then, I didn't have access to that kind of information. I mean, I'm sure I could have looked it up, but I was like 12. I didn't have the wherewithal to know that kind of thing. Yeah, those responses are always lying. I'm thinking, that thing was cool as frig. Do we like this? Do we like what I've done here today? Do I like what I've done here today? That's the question. It's always, yeah, sure, go ahead. It'll be like Kingdom Hearts 2. Do you know Disgaea? I have we actually talked about this for a second. I know Disgaea. I have never played it. I know that they have big numbers, and that's about all I get from the franchise. Me too, I mean. I played the first 2 and 5. Why the 5th one, Stowe? You're missing out on all the crucial lore from 3 and 4. What's wrong with you? And some of 3 and 4. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I'll just shut my mouth. Here I go. Whoosh. That's the sound of my mouth shutting. It's a Venus flytrap. I played the first 2. What am I doing? I've just been like zooming in and out on this image for like 4 minutes. It was enough to learn that the games aren't even close to connected to each other. Alright, and then I think we can just top this all off, as we so often do, with a bit of vignette. If you're not vignetting your art, that's my personal recommendation. Do it. Just freaking do it. What is this Simon and Garfunkel song playing in the background, by the way? Alright, I think this is good for the YouTube link. And just as I say that, I'm like, well, what if I just went in and touched up this one little thing? Stupid brain, stupid Brian Storming, dummy. So buff and handsome. Hate him. Hosted a popular game show that I forget the name of. Hi, I'm Brian Storming. Stove, what was the game show you said he was on? I feel like I have to keep this lore straight now. Three's a cloud. There we go. I took a joke from Dan. Well, as we've made clear in this stream, we're not gonna be all, you know, we're not gonna be prudes about theft anymore. It's a new era. It's the AI bro era. Theft is cool again, haven't you heard? Get to stealing. Old ladies' purses? That's free game. I didn't steal that old lady's purse, I commandeered it for my sorting algorithm. This Armiga, thunder and lightning you can touch, but be careful. You might be shocked. Yeah, no, theft is a valid profession. Apparently so. And not only is it a valid profession, people will actively defend it. Like it's their livelihood, even though they already have a livelihood making YouTube videos about swords. Alright, let's upload this. Welcome to 2023. I don't like this. Cyberpunk music plays. Scenes of grown man drinking Code Red out of a backpack, not even out of a bottle, pouring it out of the backpack into his own mouth. Oh. This is a quirky little number. No, I was hoping I could just not speak for a few seconds and avoid that. Alright, so I got that panel uploaded there. Trying to think of what could be considered the greatest video game OST of all time. Well, ain't that just a subjective and a half idea? Hey guys, look, I got 3 viewers. One of them definitely isn't me. Ignore that. It's truly a tough one. There's just so many different styles. I don't even know if I could pick my favorite right now off the top of the dome piece. What do we got here? No, not this one. Not this one. Not this one. There we go. Doppelganger? What is this? I'm thinking about altering the Twitter bird a little bit. I think there's someone trying to impersonate you. No, 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 no. Right, but there has to be one that was influential enough to say it changed how game OSTs were regarded, either within the industry or at the consumer level. I mean, at that level, you probably got some Koji Kondo stuff going in there, if we're talking about influence. But then you gotta think about the arcade scene. But then you gotta think, is the arcade scene even, does it hold up enough to be considered one of the better OSTs of all time? Does any game have an OST like that from that era? Did a general Google search and some Zoomer said Minecraft? It's not even as good. I don't even, you know what, I'm gonna say it. It's not good music. I don't like Minecraft music. I'm gonna say it out loud right now. And for that reason, we're gonna listen to Minecraft music. No, I like a few songs from Minecraft. I don't like any Minecraft music. Now, put on some freaking Minecraft. It's so quiet. I gotta find a different one. This one. There's a song called Danny. I like listening when I'm in like in a weird mood. I just think it's my problem with most video game OSTs. There is a such thing as too ambient, and for me anyway. If the music falls too much into the background, I just can't get into it. Okay, here's some big examples I could throw out there. Halo 1, that's very iconic. Persona 5, Undertale, Final Fantasy 7, that kind of thing. Those are pretty good. But greatest of all time, I don't know. It's like, by what metric would we even define that? Influence is one of them. We could throw influence in there, but I feel like there needs to be more criteria. And influence is a good criteria because it's more objective. You can't just say genre because that doesn't like, oh well, only OSTs that are orchestral are gonna make it on the list. You can't do that because that's subjectivity. But I don't know how else we would evaluate it. Could think like Super Mario World probably is the most iconic music for the Mario franchise. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking some Koji Kondo because he's been around. He's been in the industry for a long time, and all of his tunes have these iconic melodies that have lasted for decades. Also, we already did the use. I don't know why I'm defining this box. Ocarina of Time wouldn't be a horrible pick. No, that'd be pretty good too. Alright, so we're doing the About Me thing. I want to remove myself from the equation. So we could just have this, and it's a big thing that says lore and all these fancy typographies type things. You got serifs on there and stuff. I don't know, something like that. If I start thinking like preference-wise, I would start considering stuff like Doom Eternal or Doom 2016. Yeah, that too. Preference-wise, it's a much easier discussion, I feel. Doom Eternal soundtrack is some of the best metal that's ever been composed for a game, and Bethesda shafted Mick Gordon the entirety of the way. Can't believe it. I'm so glad he got out of there. Unfortunately, what happened to the OST distribution, however, yeah. Yeah. What a nightmare. Brother, I'm so upset. I just went to Mick Gordon's actual website, and his favicon, that little icon that shows up in browsers, it's just the default Squarespace icon. He didn't even change it. Someone as world famous as this guy, and well respected in the industry, he's just got the default Squarespace logo in here. I'm over here, I can't get a single job. I even changed my favicon. That's how much I customized my website looking for jobs. This dude's got default Squarespace as his favicon. I can't believe this. He worked on Atomic Heart? I had no idea. Maybe we'll do this, and then we'll do like a feathered quill, perhaps. Yeah, Atomic Heart bogarted a bunch of devs. Very neat. I have to catch the bus to go to the university campus, so I must go. Catch you later, Mask. Thanks for hanging out. Weird game. I've seen some clips, and it certainly looks eccentric, but that's not a bad thing. I have also seen plenty of the twin robots. More than I even anticipated that I would see. Dogs be barking. Fish gotta swim, birds gotta eat. I anticipated seeing a lot of those horny ass robots. I mean, yeah. I should have. I guess I just, I was a little too naive that day when I saw them the first time. The moment they were in the trailer, I was like, oh, here we go. I didn't even have that initial inkling. I should have immediately. I do have that for Pokemon, though. Every time a Pokemon game comes out, there's a woman in the trailer. I'm like, oh, here we go. There's probably already, it's already been done. Somebody has a sketch on r34.com. I can't even, it's too late. It's already been done. so fast. They're too quick, those Pokemon artists. So tense, like you forgot about Bowsette. I try. It doesn't work all the time, but most of the time I do forget, and it's a great day. You know, it'll run with anything. But like, what if the world just came together and held hands? No, they'd probably make it weird. They would make it weird for sure. What if we held hands in a platonic way? Let alone a busty robot girl that twitches when you touch it. I didn't know that part. I didn't know that. That's vile. Show me where that happened. Anyway, game OSTs. What about anything? So, game music is like video games as an art form. You know, people argue this for a long time. What would you say is a favorite of yours? Out of the, like, I gotta recalibrate my brain because I've been thinking about all these chill mixes, the ones that only pick the relaxing ones. So I'm trying to think about OSTs as a whole, like which ones have the hype moments, the cool stuff, all of it. I gotta start remembering more than just the relaxing pieces for a sec. Let me think. Just the OST in isolation. Also, music is playing, by the way. I'm sorry, Minecraft music is so quiet. This is music, apparently. Silence, love it, so good. Okay, I'm being unnecessarily cruel. And also stalling for time. Let me check my my playlist on YouTube, see if I can refresh my memory. Ow! Okay, I gotta. Okay, let me scroll through. Monster Hunter Generations. That's pretty good. We're just gonna skip past Breath of the Wild. Devil May Cry 3 and 5. Those are pretty good, but are they my favorite? No. Ooh, Xenoblade Chronicles 1 is very good. That might be up there, so we'll put that on the list. Xenoblade Chronicles 1 is up there. Bloodborne is in there. That one's for sure. We'll call that the top 2, and I'll pick between them after a bit. Guilty Gear Exard has some pretty sick tunes. Chrono Trigger's very good, but I don't know if it's in my top. I mainly like Chrono Trigger tracks when they're orchestrated. So the original, I don't think I don't think I could count it. There's Sonic Rush for the DS. That's a good one. Hold on, I have to click on this to keep scrolling through my playlist. Because my playlist stops at 200. Now I can keep scrolling. I don't know why it does that. Ooh, Kirby OSTs, but my favorite, probably not. Masked DDD, though. That's a banger tune. Oh, and ever since Xenoblade Definitive Edition came out, the Future Connected OST, yeah, Xenoblade 1, it got even more good songs. Let's listen to this one from Sonic Rush. If this sounds like the Jet Set Radio music, it's because it's the same guy, so... I don't know where I would put Monster Hunter, but Iceborne is peak OST. That is a really good call. I was thinking about Iceborne. It's got some great stuff in there. Sorry, I'm just scrolling through stuff right now. And vibing. Yeah, this OST is awesome, by the way. What time is it? Oh, it's about stream closing time anyway. I can work on the About Me panel next time. Where did I put my pen? Holster. But yeah, so to settle on an answer, I guess I would pick at the moment, and this could change daily, I'm sure. Probably Xenoblade 1 for all-time favorite soundtrack. As of March 3rd, 2023. We'll just do that. I do love basically every song on that OST. And I can't play Persona 5 music on the stream, otherwise I would close it out with that, but you bet that's super copyrighted. Come flying in with a rock through your window. Fair enough, it's super solid, so I can't disagree. I really like it. What do I want to close the stream with? I don't know. This isn't even worth spending more than 2 minutes on, but I will. I'll do it. I'll freaking wait here in silence for 3 whole minutes trying to pick an end song. That's right, I'm screwed. Let's do Street Fighter IV Zangief theme for no reason. I just have to pick something. Alright. Thank you for stopping by. Tomorrow we will be doing... Wait, I have a screen for this. Hiya! Tomorrow we will be finishing the About panels. I will just do the About Me one, and then I think I might just start moving on to the comic at that point, and I'll have to do some stuff for that in preparation. I do got a weekend now, so I couldn't have done it at a better time. But we'll see what happens. It'll be interesting. We'll see what happens. I might finish the About Me panel next time, right at the end of the jail cell tunnel. Yeah, I still am looking at this end screen like, what do I do with this text here? Thanks for Stram, no problem. This theme goes off, man. So yeah, we'll do that. About section panel and maybe the comic, who knows? We'll see. We'll see on Monday, so yeah, catch you later. And have a good one. Bye-bye.